I'm gonna be really honest and tell you, today I woke up feeling really just shitty. I don't even know why. So I'm gonna show you something that I think is really sad and beautiful. And that is the minor blues. I thought it's appropriate. So basically, I'm gonna show you what is the minor blues, why it sounds sad and beautiful, and it just, you know, kind of like in my mood today. So the 12-bar form is very important because it exists in a lot of music. So you wanna really get comfortable with it. So the major blues, or the regular blues that we know, sounds like this. This is blues in G. So G, C7, 4, back to the 1. And I'm showing this back to the 4 because I want to compare that with the minor blues. 5, 4, 5. Oh, if you're feeling this, I just made a free PDF and a free jam track you can grab here or in the link below. Alright, let's check out the form. C minor 7, this is the 1, going to the 4, F minor 7, back to C minor 7. Sometimes in the last bar we do C7 leading to bar number 5, which is F minor and the 4 minor. 2 bars kind of hanging there, and then back to the 1, C minor. Now instead of that 5 to 4 like we have in the major blues, we oftentimes play the flat 6 to the 5, back to the 1. Alright, so we have this little loop. Now I can play a few things. The first cool thing that is really basic and simple is to play the minor pentatonic. I'm just gonna play the position so you can hear the color, but I have a few things that I think you're really gonna appreciate. So, I just released a full workshop about soloing and improvisation. If you want to dive deeper, you can check this link and get 50% off. There's also some cool solos on the minor blues and a jam track. C minor sound like this. Now it's cool because against the different chords, you start getting extension, even just playing the minor pentatonic. I'm gonna play it a little faster, so I'll do triplets. Simple, no music yet, just framework. Oh, if you're feeling this video and like to support, the best way is to hit, smash, crash the like button. Drop a comment, maybe tell a friend that he needs a minor blues in his or her life. And if you want a full PDF and support even further, you can check out the Patreon. Thank you, it means a lot. Alright, the first thing I want to do is show you how C minor sounds and feels. I'm going to turn this off for a second so we can feel this center and hear slowly how it feels, each note against the C minor. Do. There's a lot of sadness in it. What is the saddest song in the world? I want to hear it right now. Drop a comment. Let's sing the C and focus on how the color feels, because right now we'll take this minor pentatonic and put it on the form in just 1 second, but I just want us to feel it really clearly. So do. There's something like really strong about that flat 7. Alright, now I'm gonna play the chord C minor and still play the C minor. I'm playing the chord F, this F center, but I still play C pentatonic. So against F, the notes in C will give us the Do, the 5, flat 7, and F, but then also So when I'm playing C minor pentatonic over F minor, it's totally legit and it's great, but just need to be aware that we're also getting that 9, and it's beautiful. We just want to kind of like make sure we're hearing it. Now against the A flat 7 and the G, it's gonna be a little clashy, but if we treat it right, it's gonna work. Again, it needs to be, we need to pay attention basically. So if I'm having this center and I'm playing, there's a lot of clash because that G is the major 7 that we have naturally in the scale, but we have a G flat because I said A flat 7. So we need to pay attention on that turnaround when we're playing it. It's totally fine, but just need to pay attention to not clash it too much. Now, also, if it sounds good to you and you're committed, it's gonna work. So let's just try and see how it sounds. First, just playing the pentatonic scale. Just playing the scale. So what I did here, I was kind of cheating. I didn't go up because I didn't want to hit that G. I was scared of hitting the G and clashing with the A flat 7. One more time. I'll do it with triplets. Okay, now I'm going to choose another color. What I mean by that is instead of playing C minor pentatonic, which is of course beautiful, and this is not soloing, it's just the framework, I'm gonna check out the G minor pentatonic on the whole thing. Check this out, just the sound. Really like that. Triplets. Sorry, 16. So I can start changing directions and maybe almost soloing. And I can also switch between the G minor and the C minor. Check this out. I'll try to take a little solo with C minor and then switch to G minor and kind of explain what I'm doing. So let's start with C minor. And still feeling that those colors of centers. That's G minor. I mean, I'm using the fingerings, but I'm still hearing everything in relationship to the center. You see how beautiful this G minor pentatonic sound? So the same way that we can do this, basically what we're doing is superimposing, right, a center. We can always do that. That means that when we have a C minor chord, we can of course play the C minor pentatonic, which of course a lot of people do, but we can also use the G minor pentatonic where we get these cool extensions. All right. I'm gonna add a secondary dominant. Check this out. So C minor, 5/4, C7. Right, so leading to that F minor back home. Maybe at the end I do a 2/5. That note I just played, that is the A natural, and a lot of times when we have center, a really beautiful thing to do is not only play the pentatonic but also show the melodic minor, which is a whole beautiful world. The thing is with melodic minors, that 6 sounds very painful, just like really sad in a way, but also very tonic. When I mean tonic, I mean home bass, so I can add this natural 6 to my chord or my solo. Check this out. Right, that sound is a specific color. The same way we have the 6, we can also add the major 7, and these notes are coming from the melodic minor. Now, if you've never played the scale, I'll just show you really quickly here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the same as any minor. 5, also still good. 6, natural 6, and natural 7. So it's almost basically like playing C major, but instead of E natural, we're playing E flat. So it's very beautiful because it's still minor, but it has this kind of longing pain with this major 7 and the 6th, oh, minor 6 as well. So let's hear it for a second on this structure. Those two notes. Maybe a little blues. When I'm saying blues, I don't mean blues licks, which of course you can. I kind of mean the F sharp, the flat 5, so I can get all these colors. And they're gonna sound really great on that blues. Let's try one chorus where we're just kind of like mixing those ideas. So the flat 5, the G minor pentatonic, the C minor pentatonic, and maybe a little bit of the melodic minor. Maybe the G minor. A little bit of the blues. Secondary knob. The major, melodic minor. That sound, right? So like you see, mixing these ideas, even if it's consciously kind of pulling from these color pools, if it makes sense, right? It's sort of an arsenal of information that we can pull. So one was just the C minor pentatonic, but really trying to listen and hear and feel that pain. The G minor pentatonic, the blues that you know. I mean, I know you guys know C blues. So like thinking about it and, you know, and pulling it and saying like, oh, I can use the C7 as a secondary dominant to lead to that F. Those little things are really helpful, and of course emotionally trying to connect to that beauty and maybe pain that is in the minor blues. The flat 6 as a degree does live in C minor, so I want to briefly just make sure we are all on the same page with what are the chords in C minor so it makes sense. C minor, or we can play C minor 6, which is really, really nice. D half diminished, 2nd degree. E flat, major 7, 4th degree. F minor 7, you can also add the 9 if you want. Then G7, maybe with a flat 9. A flat, major 7, that's the 6th degree. And the 7th degree is a B flat 7. Could add a 9 to the 1. So the degrees in C minor just automatically are kind of like so beautiful. It's nice to know the minor degrees well, because oftentimes what happens, especially in jazz vocabulary, we kind of mix, we do these borrowing harmonic degrees from the minor key. When you hear a song like that is the flat 6, and that's so beautiful. That color really kind of like opens this whole world, and it's interesting because of a few other things that they're doing, but they're borrowing the flat 6 in a major context, which is so hip. So I'm just saying, like, understanding the chords within C minor is amazing because you can borrow it to your own creation in different elements, even in major keys. All right, close parenthesis. Let's take these shell chords and add the 9, just because it's really nice. So we have C minor 7 9 to F minor 7 9, back to C minor 7 9, and maybe C7 flat 9 to F minor 7 9, 2 bars, back to F minor. Sorry, C minor. A flat 7, maybe flat 5 to G7, flat 9 to C minor 6. Thank you so much for hanging. I'm sorry if I was a little low in energy today, but I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.